there, I'm Vicki Marie, and today I am going to, I just got a couple errands to run, and I'm just going to take you along, and I'm going to complain. I don't like to complain. I do a lot of shopping at Kohl's, and I like Kohl's, and I get good deals at Kohl's, but Kohl's, you guys really need to do a better job at something, because this irks me. Now this has happened 3 times to us, and the first time I let it go. The second time I wanted to complain, but it's just it takes a lot to make me complain. But this is 3rd time, so just like in baseball, 3rd time's a strike. So I've just got to vent this. So maybe, I don't know, you guys let me know if you have this problem. But John bought this shirt at Kohl's, and I think this is a Mark Anthony. I did not show it. It's when I did that Christmas decor with me, shop with me, and I just walked through the Christmas decor. When I did that video, John was with me, and he was over shopping for some of his clothes, and so we didn't do a shopping haul. But this is a Mark Anthony. John really likes Mark Anthony brand, and so does my son. They both like the Mark Anthony, and when we get good deals. So at least John and me, we wait for the deals. Now my son, he does his own thing. So, but we got this great shirt on sale. John got a really good deal on it. And we had some Kohl's cash and all of that. We got home, and look what's on here. That bugs me. That's happened to us 3 times, and it's gotten so bad at Kohl's that whenever we shop, we always look and make sure that they get all of these safety things off the shirt, because it is really a hassle to get all the way home and find these on the shirt. So, and it didn't set any alarms off. If it would, and a couple times it has set that's happened more than 3 times. I mean, 3 times we've actually gotten home with this and had to go back. But I can't tell you how many times we go out the door and it sets the alarm off because they've left something like this on the shirt. And I hate to complain. The cashiers there are all very nice and very good. I think that they just get in a rush, and that line at Kohl's, around the holidays, it circles around the store. Even now, our line is getting really long, so you have to wait in line. And I know they hire less cashiers now, putting more pressure on the cashiers that they have. That's a thing in retail, so I'm not even going to get into that conversation. But it's really frustrating to get all the way home and have this on the shirt. So, and a friend of mine used to work at Kohl's, and I know that you can remove these yourself. I know that. I don't know how to do it, and I don't want to try to do it because I don't want to ruin my shirt. So Rosco and I have to run over to Kohl's now and see if get them to remove this. I know they'll remove it, but it's a hassle to have to go all the way over there for that, because it shouldn't have happened. It just should not have happened. And like I said, this is like the 3rd time. I bought a pair of pants a couple of years ago, white pants. I was going to wear them for Easter, so I'd already tried them on in the store. I knew they fit. I just brought them home, hung them in my closet. Easter morning, I got up, I put those pants on, and voila, that clip was on. And I couldn't wear them to Easter because I couldn't go get that removed in time. So yeah, so now I always check at Kohl's and make sure that they remove those. So if you're shopping at Kohl's and you're having that problem, let me know in the comments. It's really, really frustrating. So Rosco and I are on our way to Kohl's, and we're gonna get this safety thing taken off John's shirt, and I'm sure they won't give us any grief over it. They'll be very gracious, but it's just that it's an extra trip I have to make, and it's frustrating. So like I said, if it happened 1 time, now this hasn't just happened 1 time, it's happened 3 times, and you know, it's just a little frustrating. So they really do need to do a better job of figuring that out. So oops, okay, little dude. Cars are just, everybody's in a hurry these days. So, and when we rush, we make mistakes. Believe me, I make my own. share of mistakes. So, but anyway, so I'm sitting here talking to the camera, and you should see Rosco. He keeps looking at me and tilting his head like I'm talking to him. He just doesn't understand. So even though he's watched me do this for almost a year now, he still doesn't quite get it. So I'm feeling a little overwhelmed with the holidays, but I am, I'm trying to keep things in perspective, because what I notice is that, I don't know about you, but I am so wired to worry about things, and I know this is a human nature thing. I think we all are. We want to anticipate any problems, so of course I'm trying to anticipate problems. But I turn these little tiny things that are not even problems into significant issues. Like, how am I going to get the tree up? I want to get the tree up this week, and now I'm started working on my kitchen floor. I'm patching up. I did a brown bag floor in my kitchen 2 years ago, and it's really held up nicely, but there were a couple places that I wanted to patch up. And, well, I started patching them up, and I realized I used a slightly different technique to lay down the paper, and it looks a little different. And now I'm going, oh my gosh, I think I've got to do the whole frickin' floor. So that is not something I'd planned to do today or this week. I really was thinking I was doing a quick patch, and I've done it before, and when it's done right, it's fine. But this time, what I did was, I'm not going to go into that because I know you guys are not here for this topic. But if you are interested in the brown bag floor, there's plenty of videos online. Just Google brown bag floor and you will see some really great ones. So I started off with Bob Vila's link, and then he links to, so if you go to Bob Vila and you look at his brown bag floor article, and then he links to 2 other people who covered it really well, and I went to their sites. Actually, I was on their sites before I even found him. So, but there's different techniques, and I used a couple of different techniques while I was doing my floors a couple years ago, and I got mixed up and started doing the wrong technique on my patch up in my kitchen, and now I think I've got to do the whole floor. And this is not a problem. This is such a small thing. Such a small thing. Okay, guys, I'm getting over here. So, oh my gosh, are you gonna let me over? Yes, he is. Okay. I get impatient, and my daughter always says, put your signal on. They will let you over. You've got to put your signal on. So I do, and people do. If you put your signal on, they will let you over like 99% of the time. That happens every time. But I'm not used to people slowing down and letting you over. I want to expect the best of people all the time. I really do. And that's why I don't like complaining. It really bugs me to complain and to call anyone out on anything, because we all make mistakes. So it takes a lot for me to get my feathers ruffled, as they say. It really does. But if I think that my sharing something might help someone else avoid some conflict or just an inconvenience, then sure, I will share it in a way that I think is fair. I don't know what this guy's doing. What are you doing? Okay, I'm driving. I'm about to go into complain mode again. Well, I don't know what you're doing, so you know what? Screw this. Excuse my French. That's cussing for me. Screw this. But anyway, I'm just gonna park here. This guy is just, I don't know what he's doing. He's just stopped there. Boy, I am really in a ornery mood today. It must be this weather. We've got a really nice day, but it's ahead of a cold front. So the cold front always gets to me. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna run in real quick and stop complaining, and I'm gonna get this returned. Finally found someone to help me. So, okay, that was our fun time in Kohls. Okay, now I've got to run one more errand, and then I'm gonna run home. Are you excited? Do you want to go in? Do you want to go in? Yeah? Okay. So I'm going to eat a quick lunch now that we're home, and I just want to show you, I started opening it, but we bought some of these cheese packs at Sam's Club. They're just little squares. They come individually wrapped, Harvati and Gouda, and so I just got one of these out. And this is what he chose at PetSmart. So it's the next day and I'm editing my video and I realize I don't have an ending. I actually filmed an ending, but I didn't have the video on. So I got a snapshot of Rosco and me, but I did not get the recording. So we're redoing this. It's the next day. I've already been to the gym and back and already went to Hobby Lobby and filmed another Christmas decor shop with me. So you'll see that on a different video. But yeah, day 2, and he's still excited over his little reindeer that we found him in PetSmart. So he, yes, he does love to go anywhere in the car. So, and he just loves to get out. And I just wanted to tell you guys, I'm in the middle. All right, let's talk for just a minute. We're in the middle of a haircut. So I should have said that yesterday when I recorded, because I trimmed his hair and around his face and under his chin, but I have not done his body yet. So we were in the store the other day and the cashier said, "Can I get a picture of your dog?" I told John she probably wanted to like put some funny meme to it, because here's this dog with a little head and a big body, but it's because I haven't trimmed his body yet. So just his head. So anyway, he kind of looks like a sheep. Like a black sheep. Anyway, that's our video today. I hope you enjoyed it. Kind of a day in the life. Kohl's is really good. I enjoy shopping there, but it is frustrating about that security thing. So let me know if you guys have had that issue as well. They really need to make sure they're watching that though, because that's a real problem when you get home and then you have to go back to the stores. So all right, guys, thanks so much for watching today. If you like my video, do take a minute to give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and click that notification bell. I will see you all on the next video. Bye.